Hey, it's Trip the Auto Insider. And my question for you is, are you shopping for a new car this weekend? If so, I've got some great information for you. Right now, inventory levels, new and used, are at levels we've not seen for years. And even though we had auto strikes, the rest of 2024 looks like the good old days, when dealer lots were stocked with both used and new cars. In general, that's good news for you. If I was shopping this weekend, I would be shopping used, if at all possible. The only issue with used car shoppers are facing this weekend is you're trying to catch a falling arrow. What do I mean by that? Inventory is growing, prices are falling. When you walk onto a dealer's lot today and review their used pricing, you're seeing the impact of months of falling prices. Cars not getting sold at auctions because their reserves were not reached. Reserves are the lowest price that someone will take to sell their car at an auction. So it's a buyer's market. So what would be my strategy? What I do is I'd have a segment you like, and multiple options within that segment. For example, let's say mid-size SUV. I can tell you, stay away from Land Rover because you want quality cars. But let's say we're looking at mid-size SUVs. Then identify 4, 5, maybe 7 different vehicles from different manufacturers that you all like and do a bit of research on them. Key things you want to notice, besides, of course, their pricing. I'm sure you've got a budget to work with. But, how many numbers of units are available? And when I say that, both in your general area, all the dealers around you, as well as on a specific dealer's lot. Okay, then you're going to whittle down the cars based on, of course, the financial element and the amount of time they've been on those dealers' lots. Then find the car, a couple of cars that you really like. Now, here's something you got to know. Used car dealers don't have tons of wiggle room in their pricing. But here's a fact. If there's lots of symbols that are available on their lot and their competitors' lots around their area, and they know both of those things, if you couple that with the fact that the car or cars you're interested in have been on their specific lot for a long period of time, what I can guarantee you, they're going to be willing to talk to you about the price of the car. That's the way to go out there and get a great deal on a car you love this weekend. Now that's how I do the used car deal this weekend. If I was shopping at a dealer, that's how I'd recommend you do it. Now, next week, I'm going to be diving deep into new cars, and I'll be making my hot sheet, which I make every month, specifically for people who are buying that month. I'll make that available to you next week. But for now, hey, used car shoppers, get out there, use those tips and tricks I just gave you, and happy shopping.